busy sing-along, but I'm not mad about it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Hannah and Joe Travel. This is episode 5 of our 2-week adventure through South Korea, and we're so glad to have you on this journey with us. If you missed the last few episodes where we explored Busan and Gyeongju, be sure to check them out. We're now back in Seoul, about to visit Korea's National Folk Museum. Actually, just kidding. Before we get to the Folk Museum, I need to take a minute to show you what is maybe the single weirdest statue, not just in Korea, but maybe all over the world. This one right here. No idea what's going on here. If you have a guess why this little boy is pulling his pants down and what is happening here, sound off in the comments. I got nothing. This is a great museum to learn about Korean culture from ancient times to today, and it's free to visit. It's also right next to the Gyeongbokgung Palace complex, so it's easy to visit while you explore the palace grounds. Highly recommend taking an hour or two to check it out. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. After we finished the museum, we took a cab to North Seoul for a really incredible and unique experience, a class to teach us about the traditional Korean tea ceremony. While we were in Japan, we got to experience a Japanese tea ceremony, and we wanted to do the same thing in Korea if possible. I found this educational experience online, and it was awesome. They were able to accommodate our party of 6 people for a private class, and the whole family really enjoyed it. To start, you have to put on traditional attire, which is a cool touch. Our guide for the ceremony is an expert who studies ancient Korean tea ceremonial traditions and tea growing practices for a university in South Korea, along with her daughter and son-in-law.
People say the beauty of drinking matcha, the professionals say the beauty of matcha is drinking the foam itself. The foam, the bubble, not the pure liquid. You know why? Because that is the where it tastes most sweetness. Sweet. So she's pouring 6 or 7 spoons, so 1 spoon for 1 time. And also making the foam in the matcha with just pure water is really challenging. For like experts, it's easy, but for us, it looks this just looks like shaking, right? It's not that. If you try it, the foam doesn't happen.
They taught us so much about the history and ceremonial significances of every detail.
For each person, can you put 2 grams of tea leaves in that scale? Why then 2 grams? Why not 1.5? Why not 2.1? Yeah. Then we Korean ancestors will say, so this teapot that you're holding is exactly the same size, same shape that our Joseon ancestors used to enjoy drinking tea. Gently and slowly put it in your mouth. And that's how we practice. Yes. Again, this is made from a baby tea leaf, green tea leaf.
In addition to sampling the tea and cookies provided as part of the ceremony, you get to make your own tea bags and cookies to take with you as a really unique souvenir.
The brown one is soybean sauce, soybean seed, and the black one is the sesame seed. And then choose one of the patterns that you would like. There's one that is blossom, and what left is a great pattern.
Which one are you gonna go for?
I think I'm gonna
And
go
here
with
on the right, you have
the
also
blossom?
the blossom
All right.
pattern.
Let's try it.
Yeah. So you have to press it really hard with your thumb finger, really hard. Press it, press it, press it, so that on the opposite side of the ingredient, you will have the perfect pattern. You will get to know what I mean when you slowly pick it up.
Okay. You got it.
I think the plastic is a good idea. This would get all over
Yeah,
me.
that's why it's all about sanitization.
Oh,
There you go.
it's beautiful.
Yes.
I'll put a link to where we booked the ceremony in the video description. It was 10 out of 10, one of the coolest experiences we've ever booked. As one final lesson, they taught us the traditional Korean bow of respect for our elders, in this case my parents, which might have been the highlight of the whole trip for my mom and dad.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Your right knee.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Gently.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Thank you.
After the tea ceremony, we headed to a popular chicken chain called Mom's Touch for some dinner. Hannah basically got some spicy boneless wings, and I got a garlic chicken sandwich. Overall, not bad if you want something quick that most Westerners will like. Since it was a Friday, and every Friday in the summer they do a fireworks show on the Han River, we booked a ride on a riverboat cruise to enjoy the show. We are going on the Fireworks River cruise.
On the Han River.
Han River, which is just absolutely a massive river. Just saying is all.
This is big.
But this is gonna be really fun. So, sun's setting over there. We're gonna watch some fireworks over the river. They do this in Seoul every Friday night, this time of the year. So, should be really fun. We grabbed some drinks at a convenience store before boarding and grabbed a spot by the railing to enjoy the cruise. The boat takes you up and down the river, and there's even live music to enjoy until you pull up right in front of the stage for the best seat in the house to the fireworks. Desperado, I have to cut out this music. The Eagles are litigious.
Gorgeous boys, so
Hannah, what's playing right now?
Under the sea.
I don't want to be that guy, but it's a little unsettling to play Under the Sea on a river cruise. Like, we definitely don't want to be under the water, and yet you're singing about how lovely it is.
Maybe like on top of the sea. If it's a river. Pictures don't do it justice.
They really don't.
Dear
Oh, actually, this video's not
the
bad.
bridge located up ahead is Banpo Bridge. There is a beautiful Banpo Rainbow Fountain show. This is the longest bridge fountain in the world.
Joseph, sing Pink Pony Club for me.
No, thank you.
Sing Pink Pony Club as we pass under the pink bridge.
No.
Ugh, there's a little Australian kid singing it.
She was better than me.
She was. Sorry, Joe. It's beautiful.
After the fireworks cruise, we went to an area of Seoul called Itaewon, a popular nightclub, bar, food district full of Seoul locals and Westerners like us. This is the place to come for dancing, music, and a fun night out in Seoul. Like classic Americans, our first stop was a bar called Beer Pong. What did we do in Beer Pong? We played beer pong, of course. They have the house rules. Incredible. This place, no. College me was like in heaven right now. It's going down. We finished at beer pong and went to a little hole in the wall for a raw fish feast. These raw fish spots are super popular and we loved it.
This is a little raw fish, really typical Korean. We usually put this in kim, which is a seaweed, fried seaweed. How do you say it? Fried seaweed. And we put one of the raw fish.
What is that one?
This is I'll find the English name for everyone.
Okay.
So we put here. It's a Korean style sauce. It's a gochujang base,
Okay.
or this is soy sauce,
Soy
right?
sauce, yeah.
So I dip in the soy sauce.
Cause you're baby.
And I put some wasabi.
Baby.
Too much. And then it all depends. Like we put this. I don't know the name of it. We put some of this, and then if you want gingers, like you can put it.
So it's a build your own sushi.
Yeah, this is what is this? Natural 뭐라고 하지? It's an egg. Egg of
Roe.
fish.
It's roe.
Yeah.
It's fish
roe.
roe.
Yeah.
It's fish roe.
And basically you just wrap this up and just eat
Eat
it.
it. So it's a build your own sushi. Cool.
All right.
Right. Salmon, obviously.
Yeah, that's salmon.
Rockfish.
Rockfish?
The one on the black
Yep.
skin is rockfish. This part is blackfish. The
Okay.
white one is blackfish.
Oh,
and
rockfish. So you said raw fish. I'm like, yes, it's all
This
raw.
is rockfish.
Snapper.
Ah.
Snapper.
Okay.
Yeah. So pretty much that's it.
right.
Salmon, flatfish, and rockfish.
Love it.
So like this is literally typical popular fish
Yeah.
type that we eat.
Do it. Do it.
Korean sushi taco version.
The next morning, we met a tour van for another incredible experience you can't really get anywhere else in the world. A trip north to the Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ. Quick history lesson, the DMZ is the area along the border of North and South Korea that's been in place since the end of the Korean War, and it's the closest most people can ever get to North Korea. The tour we selected took us to Chaerwon, a border city that was originally part of North Korea and changed hands multiple times over the course of the war. It's now a county divided in half by the DMZ. It's still got several key reminders of tensions between the North and South, including what's called the Second Tunnel, which is the second tunnel out of several the South Korean military found in the decades after the war as the North tried to infiltrate beyond the DMZ. Unfortunately, filming or photos of any kind of the tunnel are strictly prohibited, but it's so cool to walk through. The full tunnel is roughly 3.5 kilometers long, and it takes you about 160 meters underground at its deepest. You have to wear hard hats to go down, as the tunnel can get pretty short in some spots, and you do have to walk down and back, so make sure you wear good shoes. There's also a museum to walk through to learn about the tunnel, and our tour guide did a great job explaining the significance of the tunnel and its history. From the tunnel, we went to the Chaerwon Peace Observatory, which has an overlook allowing you to see across the border into North Korea. The next stop on the tour is Wojeongri Station, an abandoned train station that was mostly destroyed by the fighting around Chaerwon during the war. At the station, you can see the remnants of a destroyed train car left over from the fighting, as well as a replica to see what the car would have looked like prior to being destroyed. Then we get to see what was left of the building that once housed the Workers' Party of North Korea before being bombed out by UN forces. After the Workers' Party headquarters, we stopped into a lunch spot for a dish that is perfectly suited to the DMZ and the history we were experiencing, called Army Stew. This dish gets its name from the Korean people immediately after the war getting whatever food they could from US Army bases to make into a stew, and it's remained a cultural favorite ever since. Our Army Stew today included, well, basically everything you see here. Some beef, sausage, cut up hot dog pieces, different kinds of noodles, including mac and cheese. It's a bizarre combo that really works once you mix it all together, and is a unique twist on an important part of Korean history. Our final stop in Chaerwon was actually just to appreciate the beauty of this area by walking along a suspension walkway on the side of a cliff. The views were a spectacular ending to an incredible tour that I'd highly recommend for anyone visiting Seoul. Once we made it back to Seoul, we went to a place called Pot Rice House for dinner. As the name suggests, it's basically rice bowls and you pick your protein. I got steak and Hannah got barbecue eel, both of which were delicious. Really cool concept at this restaurant. Then we headed over to a brewery that specializes in makgeolli, that rice wine drink I mentioned in episode 1, to sample some of their seasonal varieties. This brewery is located in Gangnam, a really cool area of Seoul to visit that may sound familiar because of that one song that's probably now stuck in your head. To end the night, we tried out a traditional Korean noraebang, which is another name for karaoke. This is something I'd really suggest checking out in Seoul, as they're found in most major areas, and it's a ton of fun to have a few drinks and sing along with your friends or family. Jokes and bad singing aside, you guys actually have to see my brother Jay spit a verse real quick. It's insane. And as this day in Seoul comes to a close, so does episode 5 of our adventure in South Korea. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for the next episode because we've got a lot more of Seoul to explore. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with all our adventures, and we'll see you in episode 6.